I'm back.
That was pretty good.
And I'm back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, guys. 17. That's
38.
Yeah, baby.
Great. We can't make that joke until episode 38.
Yes.
Again, so.
Alright, but what were you saying? 17.
Oh, Mario's back. Because 16, she was a little busy bee. So how about you tell us what you've been up to?
I'm back at school,
Mm-hmm.
getting that degree. Yay.
You sound so tired.
I'm not that tired. Oh, kinda. Kind of tired.
Kind of tired.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of happy because after this semester, that just means 2 months off. Summer.
Yes.
Summer.
Summertime.
Summer.
Kids, get ready.
Summer.
Because summertime
Summer.
is approaching.
But also,
Summertime.
like, at least in terms of our friend group, I'll be the only one left with school. And
So we just have to work around your schedule.
damn.
Unless we have jobs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I hope we do.
But with jobs, you can like either call out or request time off.
Request
Well,
time
what
off.
kind of job are you
I
gonna
don't know.
get?
I don't know. Hopefully one that,
Let
you
you
know.
have time off.
yeah, hopefully one that, has like a set schedule.
Mm-hmm.
One that doesn't schedule me on random
Hold
days,
on.
and it's like random days where I have to be like, yo,
Sorry.
Nick.
Who's Nick?
I can't make it because
You're on a first name basis with your boss like that?
Damn, call
It's
him
not
Mister.
yeah.
Yeah?
Dang.
All of the retail jobs I've worked, it's just like
Also, you're gonna work retail?
no, I'm saying that's
Anyways, how's everyone?
I'm good. This has been this day in particular. Okay, so let's give a little context. It's Saturday, the day before the Super Bowl.
It's the evening.
The Super Bowl. Yeah, it is the evening. So it's the night before the Super Bowl.
You follow it?
We'll get into what our plans are for tomorrow. But today was weird because I was writing like literally the whole day, like 6 hours. So one, I haven't talked to anybody this day, so
good.
I'm getting a little trying to get my voice in a good position, and also I just have like been staring at a screen all day, so my eyes are a little
Strain.
weary. Yeah.
Do your glasses have the blue light protection?
No, they don't.
They should.
Yeah, but
you get headaches from staring at the screen too long?
I don't actually.
I get massive headaches.
Nah, I'm actually. Here's the thing. There's a lot of things that I should be doing, like with my health wise, but my body just kind of takes it. Like I literally.
It's like, don't worry, you good, bruh.
I
Keep
know
going.
people who like can't leave the house without putting on sunglasses, and like I haven't worn sunglasses
You
since
know
I
what's
was like
crazy?
10.
I think you already know
Yeah, I
this.
can't imagine you something.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people know this, but I didn't know the color of like our eyes also detect of how sensitive we are to sunlight. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I feel kind of dumb. So people
That's
with
okay.
brown eyes, they're not too sensitive to the sunlight, but if you see people, especially with like pale blue eyes, blues, maybe green or hazel, anything besides that dark brown, they're more likely to have
Like
sensitive eyes where they need sunglasses.
Yeah.
Step
And I didn't know
outside.
that.
My eyes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mine are two different color, and one of them is brown. So, like, what does that mean? Now I'm
okay.
confused.
Your
good. I could
Crazy
handle it, but
eyes.
also, ow, my eyes.
My left one.
Yeah. Ouch.
It burns.
Well, okay. What did you do today?
Oh, okay. Well, I woke up at 11:30 or something because I was up late last night.
Okay.
I woke up pretty late today, and then I didn't want it to be a waste of a day, and it was good because right when I woke up, my grandma was like, "Hey, can you drive me to Vallejo?" I was like, "When? What time?" He's like, "In like 30 minutes." I was like, "Okay, cool. Yes, I will do it." And then I went with her. I thought I was just gonna drop her off, but I actually stayed in like the house there for a couple hours. I brought my iPad. I got a quiz done, did a little bit of studying, did a little bit of what is it called, mood boarding or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Excellent.
Mhm.
What about you, Mario?
I worked
Yeah.
that 9 to 5-er.
Oh,
Oh
fun.
boy.
The grind continues.
That
But I'm
JB
here.
crew.
Shut up. Did I said I work there.
Yeah, we have stories.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Today I feel defensive about where I work. Sometimes I feel like that. Oh well. Yeah, I worked. Yeah. Oh well, a lot of like football fans came by.
Yeah.
They kept asking me, "Oh, who are you rooting for?" I said, "Yeah, Bay Area."
Yay.
But I don't
Did
care.
you get on their good side?
Sure. I really don't care though. Actually, I don't give a fuck about football, if I'm being
Yeah.
really honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, hey, if it's supporting my area, sure.
Mhm.
Do I care? No.
Mm-hmm.
But good job.
Yeah. I just straight up, like, when people ask me about, like, an upcoming sports event thing, I straight up tell them I don't really
Yeah, like
like
anything.
I don't really like, just because if I do lie, like, yeah, go Niners, man, and then they take
Like-
it further and like, yeah, like, and then
What do you
mention,
think about this player?
yeah, if a player, I'm like, he's okay, he's pretty good, bro. Like throwing that ball,
Yeah.
dude,
Catching the thing.
catching it, running it all the way,
Just
so
pushing
good.
those guys
Yeah.
out there
Nah.
on the field.
I couldn't bring myself to lie or pull myself deeper into that lie, so I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the most disconnected with football, but that's just me.
Yeah.
mhm.
If it's like basketball or what's the other sport?
Baseball.
Oh, baseball. Oh, God. If it's basketball or baseball, I have a better connection with just because family. But no one in my family does football.
Mhm.
Some do, but it's not like I'm close with them. So,
Mm.
That makes
what
sense.
about you? Do you care about football?
A little bit now. Because I've just recently like realized that like, so like this kind of leads into like my whole mentality towards the year. I'm trying to like reconnect with a lot of stuff that
It's from your past.
yeah, I get not really necessarily from my past, but stuff that like in particular just like made me like pretty happy.
Oh.
So,
Football.
I was going through like all this stuff, and then I like realized that like there's a couple of people that I like haven't talked to in a very long time, and like our mutual interest now in it's not really mutual because I like my interest for football isn't really that too high, but once it obviously when your team starts winning, you're gonna start paying attention a bit more, and like I respect the history of it, and I understand that like a lot of people care about this like very, very hard. So like when I'm around people who are watching like a football game or something, I'll get hyped with them, I'll cheer when stuff is going the right way, but I'm not necessarily like in it for myself. I'm kind of in it for like the social aspect.
Social, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Yes.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like connecting with, it's let me connect with a lot of old friends. It lets me connect with like a lot of my family. In fact, this is the first time I'm going to a Super Bowl party since like 2015 or something.
Nice.
It kind of like put it into like a perspective of me that it's not really about the team or even about winning. It's just football just kind of
Brings people together.
and
Yeah.
I'm
At least your family.
I like things that bring people together. It's kind of
Yeah.
one of the main aspects of why I push esports a lot is because like, you could look at it and be like, oh, it's dumb. It's a bunch of kids playing video games, like whatever.
Mhm.
But it's bringing people together and it's making them happy. And
Yeah.
so who am I to like judge or even stop that,
Yeah. I should at least like have some type of knowledge, or at least hold some type of interest for like everything. Just a smallest amount of interest. Just now that you mention it, like the social aspect of it, because I worked at Nike, right?
Right. Oh,
And
yeah.
So like, I worked there because I like clothes and shoes.
Right. But they
and
do have like
sneakers,
an
but, like,
athletic wear.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's mostly athletic wear, and like all of the workers, they all like sports, or at least all the guys do. So it's like every day in the break room, like people would get heated and like in arguments about like, oh, who's the top 3 dead or alive basketball players, and I'm like, ooh. I've heard you argue about this same topic over and over and over again, and you're getting mad for no reason. But it's like, you know, I mean, yeah, it's because like it's kind of like
it gives you like
you feel passionate about like a certain thing, but there are good points about it of like, you know, it brings people together. Right.
It's like if there's one thing, you're going to work for money. Everybody's going to work for money. But if you could make it like a little fun, like talk about something you're passionate about, then, you know, it makes the day go along easier. So that's why I like when I see just people talking about like passionate things, even if I consider them like a bit trivial. I don't want to say childish, because I'm not trying to call anybody's interest childish, but like, you know, if it's something that I'm particularly don't find interesting, but other people do, I'm just like, whatever, man. You do that, that's fun. And yeah, always just be down to have open ears. If they start talking about it, then you're just like, cool, you know, you're learning a little bit about something, right?
I'll try not to yuck people's yums this year. Or just going on in life and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but also that doesn't mean you have to be
a people pleaser. I don't have to pander.
I mean, do what you want, but also don't just make people feel like shit for whatever.
If anything, I'll be honest. Like, I don't really know that much, but keep talking.
And talk about it.
Maybe I'll learn something. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's tomorrow. I think that's at like 3 our time, California. It's in Miami. Yeah. Which is, so I didn't really know that until this year, that the Super Bowl is kind of just held wherever.
Yeah, it's held at a neutral state.
Oh, like not none of the 2 teams. That would have been funny though. Like make it the most neutral.
Yeah, neutral state. That's what my cousins told me. Because I said, oh, would it be like over there or here? And they're like, no, because it would take a very unfair advantage.
I
was like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, this one is also means a bit more because it's Kansas City, right? Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Kansas City and San Francisco was the 2014 World Series, and the Giants won.
2014.
Yeah, and now
what's the baseball team for Kansas City?
The Royals.
Okay.
The Kansas City Royals.
No.
Yeah, that's like their theme.
Oh. Ew.
Well, when that song came out, that was like around 2014. Yeah, people were going ham.
True.
I mean, I don't watch Royals games, so I can't say what it is now. But like when I watched that 2014 World Series.
That's weird. I have a baseball hat. I forgot which state. I'm sorry, but it's like, is this? I think they're like the Devils.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Nope. Are they the Devils? Probably. They're not the Devils.
They're not the Devils.
It's St. Louis something.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, yeah, those are birds.
Oh right, I'm 2 and 2. Hello.
Might be because it's red.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, yeah. It's like a red base.
I have a hat of theirs that lights up. Irrelevant, but.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
a hat is a hat. You can wear it.
Well, I got it I got it there.
In St. Louis?
Yeah, I got it.
Missouri.
Yeah, my aunts went. What is the word? Oh, they went to a casino, and I was left alone with my cousin.
In Missouri?
Yeah.
Is like Missouri a spot?
I don't know.
Probably like reservations.
Well, we basically went to 4 states. Nice. The little corner between I guess Missouri, Illinois, the other two. I don't know. I was in the back of the car.
Road trip?
Road trip. Yeah, I mean we flew to Chicago and then road tripped and whatnot.
So landed in Illinois and then went to Missouri?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, had a lot of vegan food.
Vegan food?
Yeah. Well, this was in 2016.
Interesting.
I don't know. I might be off. This is random. I'm sorry.
No, I mean everything on this podcast is random.
How do you feel about vegan food? Is it good?
I'm trying to go vegan.
Oh, you are?
Not forever. Temporary.
I
just make a more conscious decision, but I won't stop myself from having eggs
I see what you're saying.
or dairy or meat. But if I'm out, I will just make a more conscious decision. Or I'll try to order less meat more often, or stuff with dairy more often. And that's just kind of my mentality.
Yeah.
And how I'm gonna view the rest of not even this year, but like just my life in general, in terms of health. Yes.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, because I've been like yo-yoing with my diets and just like how I view myself.
Oh, okay.
And so I finally told myself, okay, new decade, time to switch it up. And then it was kind of hard to motivate myself if I'm at home. So I was like, okay, once I start school, like, you know, it's gonna be different, you know?
Okay.
I'm gonna have a new mentality, and then I'll have more control because I'm by myself more.
Yes.
And so that's the whole like vegan wave of me, like, yeah, no.
So are you doing it for health reasons mainly?
Kind of both, because it also aligns with like me not wanting to just have like less meat in general and like for the environment.
Oh,
but I'm not trying to like that's my entire identity. It's just I want less of it.
Yeah, it's always nice when you feel like you're doing your part.
Yeah.
Because I mean, in our people like positions. People in positions like us, where we're not in like a position of power, there's not really much we could do like ourselves for the environment besides advocate for change, you know, because we can't really make that change happen.
Just retweet a bunch of shit.
I mean, well, you could do more than that. You could actually go and do some, but like.
To the people who think retweeting actually does shit, but they don't say anything, but that's me. Dude, I had Chick-fil-A. I can't say.
Yeah, and New Balances are dope.
And they're homophobe.
Yeah.
Not anymore, apparently.
Apparently.
Or who?
Right?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
What about Coachella owners?
Oh, I have no idea. That's different.
Are you going?
Are you going?
Don't fool me.
What about them?
They're homophobic.
They got Frank Ocean headlining. He's gay.
Oh well.
Are they homophobic?
Maybe they're just Trump supporters.
No, I heard they're homophobic. Like
shit.
it was like
Dang.
on news, like
You hate to hear
like
it.
headlines, whatever. Maybe that's why Frank Ocean never went for the longest time.
Because they were homophobic?
I guess.
Oh, they were.
I don't know.
Maybe.
They've been dethroned.
Maybe they're still homophobic.
They've been beheaded.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A stopped their donations to anti-LGBT.
That's
like,
good PR.
That's all it ever is,
Yeah.
man.
I feel like we talked about this before, but I feel like, you know, once it becomes like Pride Month, every company is suddenly like LGBTQ. Yeah, well, they try to really promote the whole like rainbow everything, you know, Pride, and it's only like dedicated to that month, but where am I going with this? Never mind. I forgot.
No, where are you?
I know what you mean.
Like,
it's more of like a marketing thing.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely is for sure. But I don't know why every time a company makes a move, people are like, oh, that's a marketing ploy. It's like everything they do is a marketing ploy. It's their company. That's why they exist, is to do those things. Yeah. So, I mean, like, yes, they're definitely doing it to appeal to a majority and then also, you know, tap into that money. But, I mean, if it's promoting, like, a message as good as that, then I don't really care.
You know what also makes a lot of money? Disney.
Disney does make a lot of money.
Yeah, and you know what I fuck with?
What's that?
Disney Pixar
Animation Studios.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, so first of all, shout out to Mario. She pays for my Disney Plus.
Gang.
She actually has a lot of profiles on there, but I don't know how many of those get used. Yeah,
I think honestly, I feel like you, like me and Raggy are the most active on it.
Yeah, and I feel like even if Angelo watches stuff on there, he's using your pro. Like, he's not even.
No, I use mine.
You use your own?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I still think you and I are probably the most active.
Yeah, I just try. I try to get as much out of subscriptions as I can, because it's like, you know, if we're paying for it.
Yeah, I watch Mando and then I watch random Pixar movies.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And so recently, it's been like kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine to just every night I like get done doing whatever work I'm doing, and I'm like tired. I'm like, man, I need to chill out. And because of the setup of my room, going from my desk to my bed and like looking at my TV is very easy. Yeah. So I like lay down on my bed, and then recently for some reason, like, I go to other streaming services first. I'll check my HBO, I'll check my Netflix, Hulu, see what's going on. But something about like Disney like drew me. So like, yeah, so I picked it and I went to the Pixar section. And first of all, can I just say, what a genius business strategy it is for Pixar movies to there's not a single Pixar movie that's over 2 hours long. None of them even reach the 2 hour mark. Most of them are an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So you're making these 90-minute movies, which, you know, script wise, not that much needs to go on for 90 motion. So that's the thing, is that like you think like because they're making shorter movies, they're maybe like, it's okay. They're maybe cutting like funds or something, or like being cheap, but they're like lowering the duration to make like the quality better.
It's quality over quantity.
Like the quality of these movies are so good. And so yes, I've recently watched every single Pixar movie. Yes. There's actually surprisingly not that many.
Is Toy Story 4 on Disney Plus?
It's coming out February 5th.
Did it
Wait, that's like in a couple days.
That's literally, it's the first.
Did it come out 2019? Because I think it's nominated for
early
Oscar.
last year?
Oh yeah, it was like best animation.
Yeah, I would be okay with that, because the animation in that is
I can't remember a lot of animation this year.
I forgot what else was not. No,
Klaus. I think Klaus is nominated.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it's not?
I don't think it was.
Oh.
I don't think it was, because I know I know it was I forgot what was nominated. I think for sure Frozen, Toy Story, and I think a couple others, but Klaus wasn't.
Oh, okay.
And then, because I follow a lot of artists and just like art Twitter in general.
All right, I have it when you're ready. For the 2020 nominees for Academy Award Best Animation.
What is it?
It's Missing Link. There's Toy Story 4. There's the new How to Train Your Dragon movie. I guess it's called Hidden World or something.
Yeah, we watched that.
Klaus is on there.
Oh,
and,
but what
and
one?
I Lost My Body. What one?
Oh, that's on
I
Netflix.
Lost My Body is also hella good.
Oh, do you know which one won?
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I hate how the
the
Oscars website is.
No, the
set
Oscars haven't happened yet.
Yeah, they haven't happened yet.
It's just nominations.
It's just nominations so far.
But yeah, dude, the opening scene in Toy Story 4 with the rain and the flood.
Yeah.
I was like, is this real life?
Yeah, is this real life?
Do you ever miss like how flat or like just 2D animation?
Oh, thank you for bringing that up.
Because I really, as much as I adore and appreciate 3D animation, I also really love 2D animation, and it just sucks that you don't see it anymore.
Yeah, so thank you for bringing that up, because I want to go on a tangent like that later specifically for Pixar, but for now, like, yeah, so the flat animation thing, that's why I'm glad that like Disney Plus has given these kind of classic like movies like a place to kind of settle and like breathe. Yeah, and just exist. Like there's somewhere that I could
ones.
Yeah, like I could just easily go to, and yeah, the Disney animation ones are cool. I could say that like, cause Disney animation, like modern Disney animation, is like, obviously they're not doing the whole 2D thing they were doing, you know, back then, like originally, but it's still like not as like 3D as Pixar
it's still
movies.
It's like 3D cartoon.
It's more cartoonish based, and so that's why movies like Tangled and Frozen, those are Disney animation. Those aren't Pixar. Those movies, like, it's like they are 3D, but they aren't as like in depth as Pixar movies are. Because Pixar movies, like, every frame you could find something like interesting about it. And like, because Pixar uses a bunch of different like animation styles to even like create the product that they're doing. When Disney animation mainly just has like a streamlined animation, like one way to do it, but you know, it still looks good. So I at times I missed like the beautiful like paintings that would come out because of the 2D, how they would do with just like paint a background and then they just animate the characters like walking through that.
Wait, are you didn't you tell me you watched like Cinderella recently? Or is it
I watched Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched Cinderella recently.
Ooh.
And I love Cinderella.
Yeah.
I see some retweets from like art Twitter every now and then.
A lot's from Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. The scene or like the shot of the dragon and fighting the dude. Yo, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, so
it's very pretty.
And that was like the second like movie Disney made.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, maybe
they based off the castle too, right? That's everyone thinks it's Cinderella, but
it's not Cinderella's
it's
castle.
not.
Yeah, it's the castle it's Aurora's parents' castle. It's not really Aurora's castle.
Oh.
She's not ever there.
Yeah.
She kind of dips. So, but yeah. So what I was gonna swinging back around. What I was gonna say about Pixar is that some classic Pixar movies hit different. Their art style just like brings me back to the early 2000s, and I know that's like, you know, for a lot of people, that's like not that long ago.
But whatever.
No. The 2000s are the new 90s, because we're pretty much the old. Yeah. We're the age that in the 2000s.
These guys were.
People were always talking about the 90s. So the 2000s.
I am what I feared.
I've become the worst thing imaginable.
I have become my parents.
But yeah, what were you saying? Pixar.
Yeah, so some early Pixar movies hit different. The animation in Toy Story 2. There's something about Toy Story 2 that
I think that's my favorite Toy Story.
It's my favorite Toy Story for sure. But like when I watch Toy Story 2, there's something about everything in that movie like is just so good. Also, it's really what's up?
No. Keep talking.
Okay.
I have something to say later.
And just how quick that movie is. The writing in that movie is really good, and it's
Woody, right?
It's just Woody is being like sold essentially. So like there's that plot going on,
and the rest of the gang is trying to rescue him.
Trying to get to him. Yeah. So both plots are pretty simple. Woody trying to get out, the group trying to get to him. I don't know, just a lot of the jokes they have is very like way more adult than a lot of the other. No, they're not really adult, but they're funny to adults. Like they're not making like crude jokes, but they're making jokes that I think a lot of adults would find funny. Like when he has that dream where like Woody originally gets shelved, and then he has that dream that Andy comes home from camp early, and he like pulls out, he's like, "Oh, you're still ripped. I don't want to play with you anymore." And he like drops him, and then once he hits the floor, it like changes into a different world. And he's like falling through a void.
It's like some Get Out shit.
It's really good. What do you have something?
Also with Pixar, I also really appreciate and love all their shorts. And I used to just thought, I was like, oh, this is funny. It's like right before the actual movie. But then recently I've been watching their shorts and the ones that never fully made it. I think it was I forgot what it was called exactly, but they're
what was it about?
No, because it's each episode's a different short, and it shows the creators behind each short. And I'm like, oh, these are so beautiful and cute, but they never really made it. And one of them was actually a comic book style, and it.
Well, we're gonna let that pass.
Let it rip.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, but one of them was a comic book style, so even the texture of the animation was that little dots, whatever, paper look. It was just so freaking cute, and the crinkledness or whatever. Yeah, there was that, and there was also a cute love story.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a show on Disney Plus right now. Have you seen it? It's a show that Disney is producing, but it's kind of like what you were talking about. It's a very behind the scenes thing. But they don't do one certain job. They the first episode's an animator who's been around forever, and then multiple jobs later. Oh, did you find the show?
This is okay, so if you do have Disney Plus, I was talking about Disney animation. Oh shit, it's not Pixar. I'm dumb.
It's just Disney animation.
It's just Disney animation. Short circuit experimental films, and each one is totally different. And this is the one I was talking about is called Just a Thought, and it's so cute because whatever the little boy was thinking, everyone could see your thoughts. And he had a crush on this girl.
Oh, so he was trying to not,
and he was just trying to hold hands with her, but he's trying to push his little cloud bubble away, and he gets really embarrassed.
Don't expose me.
Except his thoughts kept following him, and eventually the class saw it, and the girl was laughing until he ran out, and the girl's like, wait, I wanted to hold your hand too, but you ran away. And I'm like, oh, that's so precious.
Is it just him that his bubble is showing?
Oh, well, and hers too at the end, because it showed at the end they're thinking of each other and wanting to hold hands.
What if he gets horny thoughts.
Hey,
Just asking.
don't get there.
Just asking questions of the.
Don't get there. There's a lot though. It's like 14 of them.
Do you remember those? I think it was like special features on Disney DVDs. Where's Pixar Studios? Is it in? It's in the Bay Area, right?
Hey, can we go?
Yeah,
I've never
where is
been.
it? Where is it?
I don't think they allow people to go in.
Where is it? San Jose?
I think it has to be scheduled tours. Like you can't
Is it
just
San
show
Jose?
up.
In the Bay Area.
It is South Bay.
I remember the it's in the DVDs, the special features. It's like, hey guys, it's John Lasseter, director of Pixar Studios with Disney or whatever. Come take a tour with me. And then like each like DVD, it's like a different. He shows a different part of the studio or like the office or whatever. Dude, that boy.
Oh, it's Emeryville.
It's in Emery.
That's
It's in Emeryville.
hella close.
Yeah,
No.
it's dumb close.
Let's go.
Can we go? Well,
I
maybe
think-
not a tour, but I know you can at least
Walk
like go into
inside.
the shop or whatever.
Oh yeah, the shop. Yeah.
and like take pictures. I want to go.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll go.
Hold
in
on.
the meantime, to fill in, if you ever have comments, questions, suggestions, you could always email us or comment down below
Yep. that's
what
true.
you'd like us to talk about or answer. But
Yeah.
our email is jackieshousepodcast@gmail. Just
Mhm.
putting that out there. It'd probably be my mom mailing something.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? That's okay, Mom.
Also, it's not Jackie's with like the
Apostrophe.
The apostrophe.
It's just Jackie's.
I know it's not like, but it's her
fine.
house. It should be possessive.
It's fine.
Shut up! It's a Gmail. Really? But do you guys have a favorite Pixar movie?
I do. Well, okay. So here, let's just run the list. And
I
let's
got
do-
a-
let's-
I got a
let's-
list.
Let's do 3 Disney. Let's just do Disney, not Pixar.
Okay.
I will go first because I already have my answer for this because I've
Okay,
talked
go.
about this a lot with my sister-in-law.
I know like maybe 1 or 2 of them.
But I could break it down to live action and
Okay.
animated.
My favorite? Is that what you think?
It's not
That's
your
my-
favorite, but it's in your top 3.
It is in my top 3. In
Yeah.
fact, it's number 2.
Okay. Okay, go.
It's Aristocats as number 1.
I knew it!
First of
Sorry,
all,
sorry.
woke movie,
I
and
knew
it's
it.
also about cats.
I knew it.
Dude, okay, it's like based off the word aristocrats,
Yeah.
and it's in France, so
Okay.
you know it's political. And second, Tangled, very good love story, and also just pretty fire soundtrack. A good. Out of all the Disney musicals, it's my favorite, just because the songs don't annoy me. There's a couple songs in like Frozen and stuff that really are just headache inducing. And number 3 is Hercules, just because
Oh
Fuck.
it's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't
That
have
shit
a
goes.
3 if I think about it.
I mean, you like Mulan. There's Alice in Wonderland. There's
May I say?
Go.
yeah. Go ahead. I was just buying.
I like Princess and the Frog.
That's your one.
Not my one.
Is this no order?
No order.
Okay.
I just, yeah. A Princess and the Frog, Hercules, Mulan,
Mulan. Yeah,
Big
Mulan's
Hero
good.
6,
Yeah, that's.
Tangled, and...
Wait, is Big Hero 6 Pixar or?
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's a Disney.
It's actually
Okay,
Disney.
alright.
It's because they signed that deal with Marvel.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Marvel owned like the Big Hero 6 comics. So
It's like a Japanese Marvel or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, and Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah. Those are my favorites.
Mhm. So you think you got some Disney?
Okay, I'm gonna try to
I have a list.
maybe rank
here.
it.
Okay, are you
Um,
doing 3 or how
yeah,
many doing? Okay.
3.
Shit,
I'll
I
do-
just blabbered a lot.
I'll do number 3, Beauty and the Beast.
Ah, good one.
Number 2 is I think number 2 is Wreck-It Ralph,
Okay.
and then 1 is Aladdin.
Wow, there is no Lion King love here, huh?
I love it.
I love Lion
I
King.
love
but
Lion
It's not in your
King.
top 3.
It can't break my top 3.
Also, it's what is it? It's Macbeth.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, the songs from there are classic. They
Yeah,
created
okay,
a phrase.
Yeah, that's true. That's
They
true.
created Hakuna Matata. They, you know.
Bro, your dad just died. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
Don't
bro.
worry about it.
Just come to the forest and
Don't
eat
worry.
bugs with us, bro.
And that's Timon is my spirit Disney character.
I think Timon and
animal.
Pumbaa were using Simba as pretty much their muscle.
Yeah, of course
Yes,
they were. Oh my
they're
god.
in the wild.
They're
Oh
like-
my god, yeah.
Dude, we could totally like survive.
That's too
longer.
great.
What do you
exactly.
think they were thinking? They're like, oh shit, it's a lion.
It's his-
I'm gonna make
It's a
Well,
baby
as a
lion.
kid,
I'm gonna make him
What?
not eat meat.
Yeah, well, as a kid, I was like, they're chilling, they're buds.
They're
But then I'm
buds.
like, they're up to some. These are.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of weird that, like, the intro of Lion King is like, look at all these animals coming to see you be born. You know, like when they first raised Simba.
Yeah.
You know,
And then- oh, so go,
sorry.
go,
No,
go.
go.
So, like, yeah, when they first raised Simba, and it's like all the animals are like bowing down. I'm like, some of those animals are gazelles, dude. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna eat
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
He's got like.
People are just okay with this. It's like, yes, it's the
Also,
circle.
yeah, but I don't get that argument
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, you could eat us and end our lives early, but we can only eat you when you die, decompose, turn into the grass
Yeah,
that we're
yeah,
gonna eat.
yeah.
It's like cool.
Yeah.
Lion King makes me cry every time.
Yeah, Lion King's good.
Every
man.
time.
With the death?
Yes.
The-
Well, not even just the
That's
death.
the voice of Darth Vader, bro. I don't
There's
feel bad.
like there's like everything about that movie that makes me want to cry all the time.
Yeah.
But if we're also talking about like just Disney and also Disney live action films,
Mhm.
What?
Live action films.
Princess Diaries?
I have not seen enough like Disney live action films to have a rank of live action films.
well,
Freaky Friday?
I only have two. It's Princess Diaries and
One
The Parent
Princess
Trap.
Diaries 2?
No, and The Parent Trap.
By the way, this episode is not sponsored by Disney, and
Yeah,
we are
that's
not promoting Disney Plus. Get it if you want. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, no free clout.
Hey, if you pay me, nah, I'm just.
If you pay me, dude, I will do anything for Disney to pay me to do something. But
Yeah, but The Parent Trap.
okay, let's move. Okay, let's go on. Pixar now.
Pixar?
Yep.
Pixar.
I know what your first is.
Yes, I'm gonna work up to it. Okay,
Okay.
so my number
Can we
three-
say? Oh wait, I have a
No.
number one.
Yeah, my number. Well, we both know it. It's no. Okay, number 3 is. I have a 2 and 1, but what's number 3? Maybe.
Can I say it if
If
you're not ready?
Do you have 3?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Monsters Inc.
Yep. Classic.
is my number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Wall-E,
Okay.
and my number 1 is Ratatouille.
Nice.
I
Okay,
would do
you're
like
my
I would
2
do
and
it-
1 are the same.
I would do it like a honorable mention to Monsters Inc. But
Did you say Monsters Inc?
I
Yeah,
did.
those
Yeah,
are
those
three.
are
Those
three.
are your
Oh
3.
shit! Well,
So it's such
Finding
an honorable
Nemo.
mention that okay, so Finding Nemo is your honorable mention.
I was like,
I think-
I thought I did. I guess because I looked at it and then I thought of like all. the
We
other
like
ones.
might be on the same page. Let's see. Number 3 might be different, but I honestly really love Monsters Inc. too, so we
Mhm.
might be on the same page.
I got some good news for you boys.
Same?
All 3 of us are on the same page on Monsters Inc.
Okay. So wait, like the 3 is the same for
3 is Monsters Inc. for me.
No, I mean, but like the 3,
No,
your top 3.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. What is it?
Does one of them include?
Well, I already talked about one of them. My 1 is Toy Story 2
Nice.
because that movie is just fire. But no, my 2 is Nemo
Okay.
because I fuck with the ocean,
And then 3 is.
and then 3 is Monsters Inc.
Okay.
because I like jazz music.
Yeah. And then the ear rape, like the bass, the.
I love Monsters Inc.
And
Oh
then I
my
want to
God.
give an honorable mention to The Incredibles, just because
Honestly,
superheroes are my
The
thing.
video
and
game.
the superheroes have always been my thing, but to create an original superhero IP is pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hats off to you, Pixar.
Shout outs. I loved Up, but I don't think it's gonna be up there.
I have a controversial opinion on Up.
Fun fact. I know. It's not like he's my personal friend, but like I know the guy who created that very infamous like little couple minutes of the what do you call it? Where you show what's the guy's name? The old
What?
man and his wife.
The montage?
The montage. I know the guy who created that montage,
Right.
and it
Who is
was
he?
my cousin's classmate in university.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so he like animated the whole thing?
Yeah, he was responsible for that
Yeah, so
portion.
so that's tight.
I know that guy. Do I remember his name? No, I know his face.
Wait, your one thing about Up, is it the montage?
No, my controversial opinion?
What is it?
No, I think
Is it boring?
No, I think the montage tricked people into thinking that movie was good.
Yeah.
That movie is not very good. I've recently watched I ran the whole thing. I watched all of these movies.
Yeah.
Like just last week I watched every single one of them.
Like, is it kind of fucking weird?
It's like it's nonsensical.
Yeah,
It's kind of like things just happen and
these two geriatric like old people are fighting on top of a blimp.
I know, and I'm like, dude, okay, not only did you just show me this guy's whole life, but you just showed me how slow he's moving around, and then all of a sudden he's like tackling someone, and I'm like, what is going on, dude?
It went like a different direction in terms of not being so like actiony.
It's very kooky.
I could have like appreciated it a bit more.
But also, okay, I will also say that every single like Pixar movie has like a secondary message that's actually more important than the main message.
Oh.
I say that all the time. Would your friendship even survive bounds of like separation, or would they survive bounds of like even one friend cutting you off? Like that's Jesse's story.
Yeah, oh my god.
Is like when Woody's like, I need to get back to this kid because like this is all I have, and then she's like, that kid's gonna leave you when he's older.
Yeah, the theory of like Andy's mom is Jesse's.
It's not. They confirm that.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Andy's mom is Jesse's owner that like left her at a park when she grew up.
She was so sad.
That's why
I cry every time with that.
Dude, that song.
Yeah, the song.
Oh my god, Toy Story 2 is so good, dude. Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was that like most Pixar movies have an underlying like secondary message. Not really.
If anything, they could have extended that little snippet, snippet a bit into like the whole movie. Maybe with like twists and turns.
No, they should have had like. They should have made the montage shorter, and then as he goes on the adventure, he has like flashbacks. Flashbacks of
that would be good.
The wife.
But thoughts on Inside Out?
I love Inside Out.
I was about to like maybe make it.
It's like my honorable mention. It's my honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be good, but it's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
Yeah. Inside Out.
Inside Out's really good.
Yes. Coco's
good. That's also a movie about dealing with grief, but
Coco's
it's
like 2017.
Yeah, Coco's made, and I don't know why Pixar like kind of always like at the beginning they're like, see, these are animation movies, but there's also going to be like a tearjerker scene in there.
Yes.
Most like the more modern Pixar movies are like hammering that in. They're like, bro,
Wait,
you're gonna cry. You're gonna.
Do you remember in the movie? Did everyone
Oh
watch
my god!
Coco?
Literally, I know I'm a crybaby, but you know sometimes I just like keep it in.
Right.
And literally, me and Gab watched Coco.
Mm-hmm.
The moment, spoiler if you haven't watched it, maybe you should watch
2017?
Yeah, 2017.
Okay, that's fine.
You should have watched it by now. If you haven't, what the fuck? Anyways, the moment they revealed Coco is the grandma, or like the grandma died.
Yeah, the like relative.
I literally hear something, and this was multiple times, but I'm just telling you this one part of the movie. He was crying pretty hard.
Oh, like you could hear.
Yeah, no, well, actually, wait. He was already like having tears down, but by the end, like everything ended. He cried harder.
Oh,
Yeah. No, the first time I cried was when
the dad.
Miguel figures out that what's his name?
The
skinny skeleton.
The skinny skeleton
is the actual the grandma's dad, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Also, like just the fact of like, dude, I got killed and I didn't get my justice.
Yeah.
And people are gonna forget about me.
So
I might actually die.
Die away.
I'm gonna die in the underworld.
Yeah, like.
So I was like, yo.
Like in this purgatory state.
Yeah.
That movie is like a key piece, and also, are you ready for this, folks? It's a key piece in the Pixar theory.
Oh, okay, so I haven't kept up with the newer ones. Like how they fit in.
A lot of what they're trying to say is that, like, emotion, what makes you alive is like emotion and experiencing and like having memories. Inside Out was more the memories thing.
Yeah.
Your memories are super important, and Coco also like reinforced that. It's like memories are super important. But then also you have movies that are like Monsters Inc., you could literally harvest energy from emotion. Like, you could get these kids screaming, and how they switch to an alternative energy source, which, by the way, Monsters Inc. woke for, like, switching to an alternative source at the end.
A more positive one.
Yeah, and it's like children laughing now. But it's still emotion, which is powering things. And then you also have movies like Toy Story and Cars, where you see that as long as like inanimate objects have emotion, they're considered alive. So what makes you alive is emotion and memory.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like the overlying thing for all Pixar movies. And if you don't believe in the Pixar theory, then it's just like, okay, all these movies just have like an overlying theme of like, you know,
emotion.
Yeah, it's just like what makes living like important, you know.
What about Ratatouille though? Rat-a-tat-tat.
That's your first. So how about you?
Rat-a-tat-tat. Bro, it has been 30 days. Oh well, actually, 31 days into the new year, and I've watched Ratatouille 5 times.
Oh my god!
I fucking love this movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, and maybe it's also the connection with food that like takes me home with it, and like this cool little rat, you know, that anyone can
Remy
cook.
Boys, they know us.
Year of the Rat. You feel me?
Also, wait, before we move on to this, I wanna offer you guys, or I wanna bring like a proposal to the table, because it's would you guys like ever want to do? This is also to the audience as well. Would you guys ever want to do like we record our like audio over a whole movie, and we like make a commentary about a whole movie, and I could either, if we want to release it like a YouTube version, I could like cut it to like just our
highlights,
funny parts, and make it to like 15 minutes. Or if we want to like upload it somewhere else besides that, we could upload like a full audio. We could either do like
audio
a
and visual.
Like like the main thing I think would be visual, like you like movies playing and you just have our like audio over. But if you, I don't know, if you think like if our audio is good enough to work on its own, maybe we could just upload like an audio thing where it's like clips. Play the movie and then like listen along, like play the podcast and like listen along with it. So so if you guys are interested in that, let us know, and we might do some. And we're talking about Disney Plus a lot, so if you want us to watch a Disney movie,
but it also doesn't have to be just Disney.
It doesn't have to be just Disney.
We could watch bad movies, because I love watching bad movies with people.
Dude. So like my mom leaves after like 6 p.m, so I could watch movies with swear words in it. So like, also I have an HBO account, but don't tell my mom.
PG-13.
PG-13.
PG-17.
Yeah, so Disney Plus. No, I'm just kidding.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat.
And I was thinking maybe we could watch a Pixar movie together, even for just like a trial run, even if we don't upload it. Just for fun. But it'd have to be, maybe it shouldn't be Ratatouille, because you watched that a lot.
I don't care.
Yeah, but could you provide like interesting commentary?
Let's watch Monsters.
Yes.
No, wait, let's watch Monsters University.
That one's cute.
I've only seen it once.
Hey, you know what? I haven't seen The Good Dinosaur.
I saw that on a date, and man, was I not having a good time.
It wasn't good?
No. I kind of was like...
Sado mode?
No. It had nothing to do with the date itself. It was more just like
the movie.
Like I just wasn't in the mood for the movie, and like, and so like I didn't process half of it.
Yeah, if
like,
your mindset is not there for like literally in the theaters, it's not gonna turn out well either
and then,
way.
Like we walked out, and like she started talking about it, and I was just like, dude, I didn't process that. Like I didn't see it, and so that was the only time I watched that movie.
So maybe that will be the thing we watch.
Maybe,
or we could spend the whole day with Cars Universe. They literally have.
Okay, hold on. Let's see how long each is.
It's
hour 57. That's the longest Pixar movie I've ever seen.
2006 Cars.
No, it feels long too.
Well, yeah, I think Pixar movies are meant to be like.
Literally, the description: race car Lightning McQueen is living in the fast lane until he hits a detour.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's almost 2 hours. Let's just say it's 2 hours. That's hour 45. Jeez.
Hour 42.
Okay.
Goddamn. But they have Mater, the Greater Mater, and the Ghost Light.
There's a lot.
The Tune. Don't they got planes? Oh, well, they got Air Mater. Holy shit.
The fuck?
They got Hiccups.
Get it out of here.
They got Private... Oh, my God. But hey, what do you call it? Cars Land in Disney, though. I love that place.
It is nice.
It is.
Oh, I mean, like in
Springs.
Radiator Springs in California Adventure.
Yes.
I really love it at night.
So I've mentioned this before, but the new Star Wars ride is apparently the best thing there right now. So
yeah,
if we trying to slide down to SoCal for a second, we only need a weekend and a couple $100. Really?
Yo, I don't mind taking a fucking bus if we have to again.
Or we could just drive, get there faster.
We could drive.
And I could, cause on the way to Vegas, I did the whole California part. So I just going down California, I could just shotgun that.
Until
I got pulled over. That's in Angelo's vlog, by the way. Not the pulling over part. I kind of wish, I low-key wish he filmed it, but like the only one of us in a position to film would be Chris.
Yeah,
and
in the back.
And like he like just woke up. What? Chris being asleep in the back?
Is that illegal? Is that illegal to videotape a cop?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But it's illegal to like be like, you can't arrest me, I'm filming you. Because I've seen videos of like, they're like, because you're allowed to film a cop, but like really the most you could say is like, can I see your badge to confirm that they are like a real cop and not just some creep. Yeah. And then you kind of just have to go along with what the cop says because it's...
Wait, let's talk about Brave.
I have that. Okay, my recent run through. That was only the second time I've seen Brave, and Brave has been out for so long.
How do you feel about it?
2012.
I feel like I've disrespected that movie. It's a good movie.
It is.
But I don't know. I like never gave it the respect. So maybe we'll watch Brave.
Yeah, I like Brave. It's cute.
Or should we watch like an old? Go to the Disney section real quick.
Ooh.
Let's get out Pixar.
Yeah, let's watch Steamboat Willie.
Let's watch Fantasia.
Hey, James and the Giant Peach.
Yo, wait, is it actual Disney or is it?
It is Disney.
What?
Yeah, yes. No, James and the Giant Peach is fucking
fire.
Immaculate.
I watched it earlier this year.
Yeah, sorry for talking about only Disney problems.
Yeah, but hey.
Let's make this one low-key long, because the last, 3 have been shorter, so.
When I look at, because we're also looking, or at least I pulled out my iPad, the list from, Disney Plus. Mm-hmm. Should I look at Out of the Vault?
Oh yeah, look, 101 Dalmatians with shotguns.
Hey, you should play.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah,
oh my god!
It'd be so cool if that could be like a little segment where you pull out a card.
We should just play a game of Super Fight on the show one time. Yeah.
And then we'll have them vote. Yeah. Who do you think won? 101 Dalmatians with shotguns.
Yeah.
All right. How about we explain the game?
All right. There's this card game. I heard about it from my brother. It's called Super Fight.
But we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
No regrets, by the way.
Basically, it's kind of like a Cards Against Humanity thing, but instead of having one judge and then everyone else participates, it's a 1v1, and then everyone else who isn't participating is a judge. And basically, you pull a white card, which is a character card, and a black card,
which is a power.
An attribute card. So you either have a power or a weapon, or a nerf.
Yeah, sometimes they're nerfs.
Sometimes you suck.
And you could be creative with who you are and
how you use your power.
Your power.
And so the 1v1 basically goes you can set a certain amount of time, but they have to argue why their character would win.
Right.
And the fun part that we added to our usual 5 of us is that there's the 1v1 and then the 3 of us decides the setting and the 2
battle conditions,
hazards,
which makes it so much more interesting.
Yeah, so you can say what was the Amazon River?
Yeah, no, the Nile
River
while a locust storm is going on.
Yeah,
and
with
then
earthquakes
every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, though, that fight got weird because I think the person who won, I don't remember who that was.
France won.
But that fight, somebody had wings or somebody could fly.
Oh, it was Forrest Gump can fly.
Forrest Gump can fly?
I'm a femme fatale with
it's you.
Impenetrable shield.
So. Yeah, I think the only reason that battle was given to Forrest Gump was the battle conditions, because the locust would just be here and he said you could just fly above it, and we were like, he's true.
Yes.
So, yeah, it was just... So, yeah, play that game however you want, but Super Fight's very cool. Apparently, it came out 5 years ago.
Oh,
You know that?
Yeah.
I want to get the expansion.
It had like a
Yeah.
Kickstarter in 2015, and it like came out. So
I like
cool.
it though.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of expansion packs. We saw like the ad on there.
There's
an anime expansion pack. There's a comic book expansion pack.
I'm down to get it. It's fun.
Yeah.
We should
very fun.
we should have someone like animate one of our battles. Like we should have like one that's so good.
Have you not thought if that Naruto could be on there?
Naruto, like as a character?
No. We should like record a session of playing Super Fight,
Right.
and then
Like pick like
with the
best
recording,
one or whatever.
we animate one of the battles.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
That'd be very.
We'll just hire an animator.
Hey, wait, I want to try.
A
Okay,
full
then try.
fight scene? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is like also random, but I like the past, I guess 2 years, I could say confidently, within the past 2 years, I've been super into art and everything about it, and specifically animation. And it just makes me wish that I got into animation a little bit sooner than I am now, specifically with like my degree on its way to me finishing. I just wish I got it in something else. Even though it's technically not too late, I really wish I started getting into like the arts in terms of like graphic design, again, animation. I wish I got into it a lot sooner.
Yeah, and also, I've talked to a lot of animators, and one of the things they always tell me is like it's never too late, you know.
Yeah.
Drawing is just drawing. Like if you see like an animation for somebody, you don't know if that's an 18-year-old animator or like a 65-year-old animator. So you know,
yes.
It's just so fun.
And you know what? We'll save this clip, and then when you have like a full animated movie out there, we'll just play it back and be like, "See, guys, don't ever give up on the fucking grind."
Yeah, we'll be looking back at this and just laugh.
And laughing in our bathtubs with grapes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And our bathtubs have like lion feet.
Yeah. These are from the last lion before they went extinct.
Yeah.
Aren't you taking a lion? Oh.
A lion
No.
class?
Okay.
Sorry.
another just jump into another
Sorry,
topic.
sorry.
But yeah, I was
Good dinosaur.
for school. I thought I was gonna be I was gonna graduate needing only
right.
one class and a tutoring thing for extra like units. And then after I submit the app for graduation, the office hits me up the next morning saying, "You're short 2.5 units." And I was like, "What? My advisor said I needed 4.5, and I'm taking 6 right now." And they're like, "Well, you need 2.5 more." I'm like,
I'd
So-
be mad.
yeah. So I'm taking this 3-unit class on dinosaurs.
Hey.
But I mean, what is it called?
That was so quick.
No, like the girl that's in the tutor.
Sorry.
Yeah. The girl in my tutoring room before me, she said like, "Yo, I TA'd for that class and I love it."
Oh.
Like I used to not give a fuck about dinosaurs, but
Now kind of fuck with
after
dinosaurs.
I
Dude,
love
I
dinosaurs.
fuck with dinosaurs too.
I always do as well. Dinosaurs.
You know why? Because I'm taking a linguistics class about animal communication.
Linguistics, isn't that an Italian dish?
Ravioli, the fun. No.
Linguini?
A
The guy-
linguini?
yeah, the guy from
name?
Ratatouille.
The name of a
Yes,
guy
his name was
who
Linguini.
pretended to be a high class Parisian chef and then faked it because the rat-a-tat
Because Remy.
was controlling him like, what does your brother say? A mecha anime?
So
Well, it
wait,
is a mecha
so
anime.
wait, so let me get this straight. In Ratatouille, the dude is like mopping or whatever. He accidentally knocks something into the soup, and then he's like, "Okay, I gotta fix this," and then just like starts throwing things in there. Remy, a rat, is running along and is
No,
like,
he's ruining it.
and then he fixes it, and then all of a sudden the dude's like, "This rat be making soup, no?"
He does.
He's watching. He's like,
Legit.
I'ma trap this.
I'm gonna trap this rat.
yeah,
And with that, we could end the Remy episode of Jackie's Host Podcast.
yeah.
I fucking love Remy.
But
Remy boys, they know.
don't bring Remy around here though, because
Stop.
Jackie will eat him.
Hey,
True.
don't let's have the outro music be
Remy boys. All
yeah.
right, Remy boys, take us out.
What?
You don't know the Remy Boys song?
What the fuck is the Remy Boys?
The Fetty Wap
the
song.
Fetty Wap
It's called like
song.
6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7, 9.
Oh, okay, I got
6,
it right.
7, 9, bro.
What? I'm confused.
Here, like, I'll play it right now.
Yeah.
And I got that soda.
Yeah.
And I got that soda.
He say soda, right?
No, I think it's actually not that.
Girl, you're looking so damn fine though.
Yeah. Oh my god, you remember so much more than I do.
Fine wine, though. I pressed
This was
rewind, though.
okay, so this was like his junior and my freshman year.
Oh, then that was my sophomore year because I got asked out for homecoming and they used a Fetty Wap reference and it was disgusting as fuck in front of the entire school.
Oh.
And I still said yes because he gave me flowers and chocolate. I didn't dance with him though. Oops. You're ugly. Yeah!
Oh, we can end this.
Oh no. Okay.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine though.
I thought you didn't know what the song was.
Now I do.
Oh.
Come on, though. I hit rewind though.
That's so disrespectful, dude.
Does he think he's good? Wait, Benjamin's on my Glock?
I got a Glock in my Rari.
17 shots, no 38.
This is how we
And I got this soda.
Soda?
Boys, they know.
Oh, Remy! He does say it. I thought you were memeing.
Dude, no.
No. Yeah, he actually does say Remy Boys.
Who's Remy
It's
Boy?
him and his friend.
It's like him and his literal bro.
What's his friends?
Monty. His friend's name is Monty, and the thing is, Monty was just a guy that was homeless, and Fetty Wap picked him up, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna turn your life around." And the two of them are Remy Boys, but I don't think Monty raps or anything. It's literally just like
anything.
He's just the guy that Fetty Wap helped. So honestly,
he's in the background of like every video.
Yeah, he's just this boy.
I want to name someone Monty.
And then the other one, Remy.
Well,
Yeah.
I have some really unfortunate news for you. The only time you get to name someone is if you have a child. So-
Not my human child.
well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a human child. You can have
All right, I'm gonna name my dog Monty.
Okay, bye.
Monty and Remy.